Hi guys, I'm MyraLorraine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for stopping in to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. And oh my gosh, thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it more than you'll ever know. And I hope I continue to inspire you with the things that I provide here in the content. But today's video is going to be a little different. It's not going to be anything recent that I've sewn. But I decided, since a lot of you are out there in the colder weather states and you're making jackets and things like that, maybe I can inspire you with some jackets that I made back in the day. I live in Florida now, so it's not cold all the time. As a matter of fact, it's very hot right here right now. But I do make jackets, and I like making jackets. I just don't wear them as much because I'm here in Florida, and it doesn't get cold very often. It does, but it doesn't last very long. So let's start. Okay, this first jacket, I am going to show you. I'll show you the jackets, and then what I'll do is I'll bring some footage up for you to see them. Now this first jacket is brown, and it's a self-draft that I did December 2005, and it's just a simple jacket. It's a very simple, and excuse my old makeshift label here. It says dry clean only. That's all it says. But can you see that? Yeah, it says dry clean only, but that was back in the day. But it's just this little simple short jacket, and it's really pretty. I've kept it because I don't know if you can see that. It's got gold flecks in it and a very slight dusty rose color. And it's a faux suede. And I lined it, it's fully lined in the black. And that's a black Bimberg. And what I'll do is I'll run pictures of me in it. Now I kept this jacket. I made it way back when I was working in corporate, and out of all the jackets that I made, this one I hung on to, and one other one, because I love the lines. It's so classic on me, and as you can see by this photo, it could go with just about anything. I mean, I'm wearing it casually with my leggings, t-shirt, and my boots, and it looks nice, and it looks equally nice if you dress it up for corporate. But I love this jacket, and I'm going to keep it probably forever. Okay, next up is my first bomber jacket that I made, and this one was self-drafted too, if you believe it or not. What I did was I had to go back in my blog, which is no longer out, my blog, to look it up and see what I did. And I had actually traced around another jacket I had to get the lines for it, and then created the bands and all this kind of stuff and designed what I wanted to do. But it is this denim. And yes, it's faux suede on one side and denim on the other side. And no, it's not lined, because I wanted people, at the time I was in a denim challenge, and I wanted people to actually see that it was denim. Yeah, it's truly denim, but it has suede on the opposite side. I love this bomber jacket, if you can see that. I absolutely love it. I have pockets on both sleeves, just a regular, I think, a knit bands on the bottom and in the collar, and I have zip pockets. Let's see if you can see that right there, and on both sides. I'll run pictures up here of me in it so you can see. I made this bomber jacket very long. It's much longer than the normal bomber jackets because I wanted it to be longer, and I love the look of this. I don't get to wear it very much because it is very warm. Very warm. I've worn it probably about 3, maybe 4 times already. So I'm keeping this one because it's very unusual, and I love it. So that one is number 2. Now this next one was on my blog, and it's a favorite of mine too, and I get to wear it occasionally. It's very different. This one I did not self-draft. I actually used this pattern. It's called Butterick 6169, and I made, first off, I have to go back and tell you that bomber jacket that I just showed you, that I made back in October of 2016. So that's a few years old as well. Now this next jacket I'm going to show you is this black, this Moto jacket pattern, Butterick 6169, and it was actually made back in February of 2016. And here it is. Now this one is unusual because the front, if you could tell, it looks like a satin, but it's actually a fur. It's a flat, sort of a flat, it's not a high nap fur. And then the back of the jacket and the sleeves, as you could tell, is a black ponte. The fur is only in the front. And yep, you see that pop of color lining? I fully lined it with red Bimberg. Bimberg rayon lining is my favorite to use for all linings because it's not as hot as polyester. Sometimes I will use it, especially if it's something fancy I like and I can't get it in a Bimberg, like a print or something, because I think all Bimbergs come in solids that I've seen. I've not seen any in prints. I don't know why, but anyways, but yes, that's a pop of color in there. And I love, love, love this, the way the fur is. I put zippers here and I put zippers on the bottom back of each sleeve. Zippers on the side. I put big snaps. They are not, what do you call that? They're not something that I use. They're just there for show, the snaps. But I like that look on there. And I will run some pictures up here of me in this jacket. I truly love this jacket. I don't wear it zipped up anytime. So I like it open most of the time. I can zip it up and I can zip it up still, but it's a little snug now. This is my more recent one. This one was made, let's see, Black Moto was done February of 2016. So I guess I've gained a little bit of weight since then too, but I still like it. I can wear it and I love, love, love this jacket. So that one, all of these jackets I'm showing are staying in my closet. I have gotten rid of quite a bit. I can't even count, quite a bit, because when I left corporate, I got rid of all suits. All suits. I think I have one suit left and it's black, and it's just in the event I decided I might want to go back out. It ain't gonna happen. I wanted to go back out, I would have a suit to wear. But these are the pieces that I'm keeping in my closet until wherever, because I love them. Okay, next up is one of my favorites too. Oh my gosh, I guess all of these are my favorites. Now this one is pattern number, let's see, Simplicity 5738. And this I made in a faux leather that I purchased from Joann Fabrics, and this was back in February of 2013. And believe me, I saw this fabric recently when I went into Joann, so they probably still have some. I actually still have some in my sewing room too. I was gonna make a skirt to match it when I was still working, never did that. So I still have that piece up there. But I love this jacket. This is the faux leather that I said Joann Fabrics still has. They still have this leather. And I made it in a sport jacket look. And it has, now here's one of the polyester linings I was telling you about. This is a polyester lining, but I loved it because I just love that look. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I love that look of the stripes. I just absolutely love it. And it worked out really nice because when I put this all together, and I saw that lining, when I went shopping for lining, I said I gotta have that because it's just so gorgeous in this jacket. Super gorgeous. Now let me show you pictures of me in this jacket while I talk to you about it. It is a sport coat jacket. It does have shoulder pads, and I did interface the lapels, but for my choice, I wish I would have interfaced the entire front instead of just the lapels, because sometimes depending on when I'm wearing it, it will make a line here where the shoulder pad is, because this faux leather is so soft. But I love this jacket, and when I wore it to work all the time, everybody thought it was leather. I had so many comments about this leather jacket and where I got it because they wanted one. But it is not a leather jacket, it's a faux leather jacket, and yes, I did make it. So that's what I had to tell everybody. But yeah, that one's staying in my closet too because I love it and I can pull it out whenever I want. Now this last piece is something really, really special. It was done in 2014. January 2014, but it was, this one is not a self-draft, it's a pattern. It's McCall's 8940, and I made it, it's a vest, and I made it because I'm going to show you this inspiration picture that I saw. Oh my gosh, it was a while ago, so I can't remember where I found it, but I was looking for fur vests back in the day, and a bunch of them came up, and I saw this one with Kim K that she had on, and I said, I want that. I want that particular vest. I want it to look almost identical to that one. Can I do it? So I pulled up a pattern, and I showed you the pattern, McCall's 8940, and this is what I made. I do not remember where I got the fabric. If I can figure out, if I put it in my blog post, I will go back and look, and I'll put it up here on the screen so you guys can see it. But I don't remember where I got this fabric, but let me tell you, I absolutely love this. I love this vest. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit longer. It's not a shorty vest. It hits me almost to, it's below my bum. So it's below my bum. There's two things on here. I did fully lined, and I put the fur hooks inside so that I could hook it in the front. It doesn't always have to stay open. I can hook it. I'll bring pictures of me up so that you can see. Love the way this fits on me. Boy, oh boy, do I get looks when I do wear it. I remember the first time I wore it to work with my boots, my tall boots, and I had on black turtleneck and I think a long skirt. And oh my gosh, did this thing get looks. It did, I guess because it's here in Florida, but it was like 38 degrees. It was cold, so it was perfect for it. Maybe that's why they were looking, because they wanted one, I don't know. But I absolutely love this vest. And as you can see, this is something I can pull out anytime. So it's never going away. It's always going to stay in my closet. But I love this. And did I have a time in cutting the fur? Yes, I did, because back when I made this, I didn't look at YouTube to see that you should, you know, I did turn it face down and I cut it that way, but I used scissors. And it probably would have been better to use a rotary cutter or a razor or X-Acto knife or something like that, because I did have fur all over the place. But it was so worth it, because now I have this beautiful piece. Oh my gosh, this gorgeous piece that I can wear for years to come. And I can't wait until I can pull it out again, because it is so nice. But those are my pieces that I wanted to show you, since those of you in the states where it's a little bit colder, maybe I can inspire you to make one of these jackets, because pretty much you can wear them anytime. It's not something that's super trendy or that'll go out of style. There are things that you could pull out anytime. So let me know down in the comments if you're going to make something like this, or you would like to make something like this, or you just have a question about one of mine that I made back in the day. So that's it for this video, you guys, and I hope to see you in another video. So don't forget, before you leave, thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you want, and I sure hope you do. Bye now. Happy sewing. See you in the next video.